if someone's listening right now and they said, that sounds great, I want to find value inside of me. I want to find that meaning inside of me. What do I do?
The first step is to recognize that you are reality and that you don't know what that is. The second step is to realize that reality is reality and reality itself doesn't know what that is. The question is not knowing. The only question is not knowing, which means a state of chaos. How can you still be loving? And that requires a change in attitude. It means to be loving without condition, to be accepting without condition. You don't have to earn it, but it is a practice because we have habit. Like since you were a child, since you were born, maybe even before for some people, we've been told you're a good boy, you're a bad boy, you're a good girl,
Mm-hmm.
you're a bad
Mm-hmm.
girl. If you don't do this, you're bad. If you do that, you're good. What that's done is it has actually changed our neurology. Our sense of identity is tied up in being good or bad. And now I know the equation to get good is to get approval from my mother. Then it becomes to get approval from society. Then it becomes to get approval from God, approval from all of these external ideas. But the one place, the one thing that will never go away, you might get Alzheimer's, forget that you even have a mother.
Mm-hmm.
You might lose everything and never have anybody's approval. But there's one area that you can look to, and that will be required that you get calm, grounded, and centered, open awareness in all directions, which is what the warrior's meditation that I teach is about. Calm, grounded, centered awareness comes from samurai training, where you will find the unconditioned way of being, the unconditioned love, the unconditioned acceptance, the unconditioned appreciation, the unconditioned respect that ultimately will lead to a trust that will develop between the abstraction layer, which we call the mind, and the body itself, which has its own intelligence. A communication between the two will start to happen. And then that will start to open up a communication between the environment, the body, and the mind, and they will all start to unify. And then you will feel meaning. You won't have to create it. Meaning is a revelation when you're tapped into the spirit of truth. And the spirit of truth is a recognition of the embodiment of oneness of being.